Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm whispering a bit because my brother's asleep and it's very late at night. Uh, News has dropped from Phreak himself that he's retiring from shoutcasting. Regardless of your opinion of Phreak, I think only the blind would, think that this man hasn't had a great impact on the game. He's been very important for the game. He's always been around. I think his analytical content has been fantastic. I think his, growth into his own, unique casting style has been, as a spectator of the sport, has been refreshing. I think Phreak always brought something very unique to the table. He's been around since day one, and I think his passion for the game is undeniable. And I think he's one of the few people that definitely has moved League of Legends forward in a positive direction. Because in those moments that might have seemed controversial to some, I think he was driving conversation and giving his reasons to things and did it, with his viewpoint in mind. He didn't mind or doesn't mind challenging, the status quo. I am curious to hear what is next for Phreak. I think he's a legend of the game. I hope he stays in the game. I think I'm really hoping that he stays in the game because, people like Phreak, you want them to stick around, really. Let's listen in.
What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here with an announcement for my
Phreak shaved. Okay.
plans for the next year. I am retiring from casting for the LCS and moving on to be a game designer on League of Legends on the Summoner's Rift team. Casting for the last 10 years has been an amazing experience, a dream come true.
Well, there we go.
There's something I've wanted to do for a long time, dating back to even in college, and it's to be a game designer, and this felt like the right time. So if that's all you wanted to see, there you go. That's the video. Enjoy destroying my YouTube algorithm. 5 seconds long. You can watch the video and peace out. That's what I'm going to be doing. Thanks very much. But for those of you sticking around, let's talk a little bit about why. There's a lot of details I can't give because though I have the job, I'm not starting until January. So there's a lot that I still have to figure out, both in terms of my full competencies and everything else. But so I'm going to be learning a lot, at the very start for sure. I don't know exactly how quickly I'll be hitting the ground running. I don't know if you're going to see changes that are from me in patch 13.2 or something like that. I don't know yet, right? This is all going to be figured out when I actually start the position. But this is something that I had thought about doing for a very long time. Like I said, back in college, I had applied to a game design position on what ended up being StarCraft 2, though it wasn't announced yet. I got an in-person interview. I bombed the interview. When I applied to Riot in 2009, I applied to both community and game design internships. I landed the community one. And over the last now 13 years at Riot, in talking with various game designers who have mentored me to some degree, or just chatting with them from the esports angle, I've picked up some things. I've learned a bit. Things like Patch Rundown have, I think, helped me as well. And ultimately, I interviewed for a position at game design on League of Legends, and that went well.
I'm sorry, but I have to comment on the Dark Doctrine in the background, and the Dark Diglett, Big up Phreak with the Pokemon tech. Respect.
Hired me. They wanted to pick me up, and so by the end of Summer Split, I decided I wanted to try this and chase it down. I learned during Worlds that I had passed the interviews, accepted the job offer, and yeah, I'm starting in January. So once again, I am on the Summoner's Rift team. This is the team that is live balance updates. So if we're nerfing Lilia's base health by 20, I might do that. Mid-school reworks are on this team as well. So you think of some of the more recent, small kit changes stuff. For example, there's one on Jax going around right now. There was a small one to Lilia a little while back. Those are the kind of things that this team handles. I don't know if and when I'll pick one up, but that would be what that team does. The team also does seasonal updates. So what we just saw with the jungle changes and pets and whatnot. Those are the game designers that are working that kind of stuff. So that's the kinds of things that I'll be likely working on, making sure the MSI and Worlds meta are good. Again, those are the kinds of things that the team that I'm joining are working on. And so basically where I'm at is a very large dose of excitement. This is something I've wanted to do for a very,
You
very
can
long
see the
time.
excitement, really.
I've been asked before,
This is like the happiest I've seen Phreak in
Phreak,
a long time.
will you ever leave casting? When will you leave casting? Whatever. And I've always answered the only other thing I really wanted to do was game design, and it was just finding the right time, if ever, to jump over. And I decided that yeah, this is a good time to jump over. I really do want to do this, and so I'm excited to jump into it. That said, I've been casting for 10 years, and I know what my strengths and weaknesses are, and it's very comfortable. It's a good life. It's a good job. There's a lot of amazing people that I get to work with, and so it's scary to leave that and venture into a bit more of an unknown where I can't guarantee I'm going to be good at this. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be making really good choices, that I'm going to, do well out the gate, and obviously like Riot and the people, who are going to manage me are confident that that I'll learn and I'll do well, but that I'm worth investing in. But it's a little bit also terrifying, right? It's partially exciting, partially terrifying because
Being
I really
uncomfortable
hope
is
I
good,
want to do,
guys.
like I really hope I do well. I've wanted to do this for a while, and now I get the chance, and I have to prove that I'm actually good enough to do it. So here's hoping. I hope I get to make League an even better game for all of you. It's a game I've been playing for the last 13 and a half years, and I imagine I'll keep playing it into the future for a very, very long time. And hopefully I can leave a positive mark on the game. That's the goal, right? So I think that's pretty much it. Not sure there's much else to say. There again is kind of a lot unknown that I don't know what everything is going to entail here, right? I don't know everything about what's going on, so there's not a lot of details I can give. On my own side, I still intend to do patch rundowns every 2 weeks, and I could obviously give a lot more context to the changes that I'll be doing when that happens.
I really wanted
I
to.
expect to
That's
still voice things like
what I
Shadow
wanted
Spotlight.
to
That's not
to
going
say.
anywhere. I still expect to interact with the community a lot, although this time around when someone complains that the world's meta was bad, maybe it'll be my fault instead of having to talk about other people. So we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've been counting down the days until I can start this new job. I've been counting down the days until I can share this with all of you, because as far as I'm concerned, it's extremely good news. I'm really excited about this. I'm
You
really
can see
happy.
that, really.
And
You can see that.
I personally can't wait until January. I can't wait till I get to start, because I'm looking forward to this a lot. So I'll see you on the LCS streams. I'll be watching. We'll be rooting on everyone, and hope we can do really well. This is our year for Worlds. I believe it. We're gonna bring home the LCS trophy. I don't know. Who knows? But either way, again, y'all are wonderful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. I'll see you in the patch notes. Bye.
Yeah, honestly, once again, I think Phreak is a damn legend of the game. I think his passion,
It's time. You have a lot of mounts.
his passion is undeniable. I think his contribution to the game is undeniable. I think his excitement for what is coming towards his way is also undeniable. It kind of shines through, how he speaks of it, and I think anyone that takes a step in that direction, I am supportive of. I think that's a very positive thing. I think in terms of casting, I think that he achieved the things that you can achieve in casting for sure, and he has left a mark 100%, and I think that he will be missed for sure. I hope something that I always wished was a part of the regular patches is seeing like the potential, like the percentage differences. Like if I had advanced patch notes to see like the number differences without having to like crunch them myself and do that whole business, I would be very, very happy. Like if he introduces that change where it's like patch notes or easy ones and then advanced patch notes, I would be super, super happy. I hope that Phreak remains engaged with the community, and just like some of the other guys on the balance team that are very open in terms of how they share information. I think that's the balance team has definitely been, like, I can't think of a game that has a better balance team than League of Legends, and I'm sure adding another perspective to that mix is going to be great. I hope that the job is everything that the man imagines it to be, you know? If we see him quickly back into casting, then probably it wasn't. But I doubt that's going to be the case. The balance team seems like the League of Legends balance team. I think that's like probably the best place to gain experience. The balance team receives a lot of flack when things are bad, but we take for granted when things are good. And especially in the recent years, things have been very, very good. So I wish Phreak all the best. I hope that he continues, being a public figure. And yeah, I think that the excitement speaks for itself. So God bless him.